Now I'm going to talk about the science of mind. And I'm going to give you the summary of all 4 sections in just a couple of minutes. Okay? The thing itself. What's behind all of this? God, Spirit, the infinite intelligence. We often don't use the word God because God has that sort of mindset for modern folks of an external old man in the sky kind of thing. But God as a word that transcends that limited thinking of God to recognize that the underpinnings and everything in this universe, the universe of form and stuff, and also the universe that transcends stuff, the unseen world that we know is there, all of it is God, Spirit, infinite intelligence. It contains characteristics, and we use different words sometimes to try to capture, just to try to somehow put a package of names around that essence that's beyond words. The all, I like that one. Early New Thought writer said that. I thought, I love that, the all. Holmes came upon the thing itself. The thing itself. So whatever it is that we know is our relationship or a feeling or a sense of God or the divine, as well as everything that is material, is the thing itself. Okay? Part 2, the way it works. Well, why does it even have to work if it's the thing itself? I mean, can it just be? And yes, it does. God, Spirit, the infinite intelligence, etc. just is. But in order to know itself more fully, it creates. And the creation created by the thing itself is the way it works. Atoms, molecules, animals, plants, material realm, realms beyond here, other dimensions. That's the way it works, is through its creation. So the thing itself works through its creation. And you and I are part of that creation. Okay? So now, what it does, the key message for today. Now, let me go back and let me say something else about the creation, the thing itself, when it creates all for the expression of itself, it embeds itself into its creation. All the characteristics of God, all the characteristics of Spirit are embedded in all of its creation. And that includes consciousness. That includes mind. It's real easy when you walk in here and you pick up Ernest Holmes and you talk about the science of mind. We walk in here with this mindset that the mind is some conscious aspect that's inside my skull that I'm walking around with. It's my mind, okay? So when I first came to Science of Mind, I'm thinking, they're talking about this that I'm walking around with, this awareness. But no, they're talking about capital M mind. Mind is a field of energy and intelligence. Mind impregnates itself in everything. We live and move and have our being in an energy and flow of mind. Think of yourself as like floating in the ocean, and the ocean is God. And in the wetness of the ocean, much like a hologram contains every aspect of the whole hologram, you cut it up, the ocean contains that wetness everywhere. And this field of mind is just like that. And wherever mind is, it contains intelligence and a creative spark and a desire to create and a desire to grow and evolve. All of that is in that wetness of spirit that's embedded in everything. So the thing itself, the way it works is in its creation. What it does, spirit responds to consciousness. Spirit responds to consciousness. That's it in a nutshell. But consciousness shows up in many different forms. Consciousness, if it's truly embedded in everything, is embedded in minerals and plants and animals and humans and things that are beyond the realm of human that we can't even imagine. Everything, everywhere has the wetness of the ocean, the consciousness of the divine. Can you sense that? So every part of your being has consciousness within it. So what it does is it responds to consciousness. Why does it respond to the consciousness of a rock? It helps the rock's consciousness is to hold its form together and be a rock. And it responds to that consciousness of the rock. Similarly with plants and animals, their consciousness, however we try to imagine it, because we really can't, but we're talking theoretically, we know it's there. They're holding together their forms and their aspect of being through their consciousness, and the divine is responding to that by holding it together. The chair has consciousness in it that you're sitting on, and its chairness, spirit is responding to the chairness by maintaining its agency as a chair. Okay? Humans, however, somewhere cross a threshold, because not only do we have consciousness that thinks about consciousness. We have a sense that we know who we are. The very fact that we can think about our thoughts and think about this stuff that I'm talking about means that we have risen in some sort of evolutionary level to be a co-creator. Now, Spirit, God, the thing itself, responds to us. It works through us. How it does it is through consciousness. It does it through your consciousness. Whether you consciously choose your thoughts or not, it's going to respond to your consciousness. So if you're thinking, I'm not good enough to stand up here and do a message and the words are going to flow, I wouldn't be able to. But if I think, well, maybe I could say something good, maybe I can. If I think that I can't get that job, I can't get that person, can't get that promotion, can't get whatever it is, I get what I want. Consciousness and the thing itself responds to me at that level. So the key then is how to use it. Once we know that, it becomes self-apparent that how to use, if consciousness responds to us, or spirit responds to us through our consciousness, then we have to shift our consciousness to have it anchored in the awareness and in the direction of what we desire. So we can now be conscious co-creators rather than sort of like victims of life circumstances. It responds either way. We can walk through life and say, I'm no good, I'm not worthy, I'm blah, 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 all the negative thinking I want. And it's going to respond to me at that level. But how to use it is to shift and be consciously aware that your consciousness is creative. So that's it. It's in a nutshell. God, or everything, expresses through its creation. It expresses through the consciousness that's embedded in everything. And how we use it is by our ability through free will choice to consciously change our thinking. Newbies, you got the entire philosophy in a few minutes.